Set. And today's starting pitcher, Luis Severino. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corbin Carroll leading things off and takes a strike. Ball one there.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings and misses. Some high G's for strike three.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Ketel Marte. There's the strike.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. And that's down and away.
1-1.
Ball to strike. He swings and fouls one off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 outs, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Corbin Burns.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second.
And time now to check out the A's lineup.
Brent Rooker.
So now the DH spot, Brent Rooker. Misses inside, and it's 1-0. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, And he works in a sinker. Next
2-0.
offering down in the dirt. Just missed. Nasty pitch right there. And the count is 3-1. One down, base is empty. And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
J.J. Bleday, batting with one down, takes a strike. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ground ball could be 2. Here's Marte for 1. On the nailer. They get 2. End of 1. And we're still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
the left
for the
fielder,
Diamondbacks,
Lourdes
left fielder,
Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Let's go, Greeny, go. Bring him home. Come on, Greeny, go.
Severino back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, this thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close. Bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
And here is Jake McCarthy. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Right through there for a strike.
They just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
High fly ball out to center field. Bleday. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And now the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One down, base is empty. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
Oh, 2.
He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he
Batting
didn't look too
7th,
convinced as he
designated
headed back to
hitter,
the dugout.
Hayden Smith.
You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Two down, base is empty. Hayden Smith will hit next. in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's to third. And it gets by him.
Batting 8th, catcher Gabriel
2 outs,
Moreno.
runner at first. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. There's the strike at the knees. Smith off of first with 2 away. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And now
off
here's the
for
A's
the
catcher,
A's,
Shea
catcher,
Langoliers.
Shea Langoliers.
Let's go, Jay.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings through that.
0-2.
And 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Let's go, green and gold. Bring 'em home.
Swings through it for the K. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And now Zach Geloff. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And he deals. And another ball.
3-0.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout.
Batting
But he's still in a
7th,
good spot.
left
He's just got to
fielder,
refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Brown.
Seth Brown up next for the A's. That's a strike. 0-1. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. The A's strand 1, still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Geraldo Perdomo. Perdomo getting to start at shortstop, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. That misses. 2-2.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Now batting, right fielder.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if
Up
it's
next,
still in
for
the strike
Diamondbacks,
zone, can be
second
tough for
baseman,
hitters to get on top of.
Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off.
Come on, green and gold.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Punch him out.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after
batting,
giving up the leadoff
first
single.
baseman,
Back-to-back
Josh
strikeouts.
Miller.
So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's Josh Naylor. Struck out swinging his first time.
Head back to the desert, D-back. Let's go, green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Just
that's a ball.
missed. Two balls, no strikes to count. Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now 3-0.
Reno. Come on, athletic. That's a strike.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning
Now
alive,
batting,
puts a runner
left
into
fielder,
scoring
Lourdes
position, and a
Gurriel
chance for this
Jr.
offense to add on to their lead.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Slow roller to first. Soderstrom. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
Here's
off
Luis
for the
Urias.
A's, third baseman, Luis Urias.
There's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that's outside.
1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, green and gold.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Jacob
Next up for the A's,
Wilson.
Jacob Wilson. Just off the inside edge. Nobody out, runner at first. Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
And the count 1-2. Runner at first with no outs here. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Butler.
0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. And that is out of play. Man at first, one away. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Going to count 1-2. That one ripped right center field. Gone! He flexes his power with that swing, and the A's jump in front. It's 2-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman buried it out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Walked his first time. Clips the corner, strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
This is J.J. Bleday. He hit into a double play his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Burns with a move to first, and he's back in easily. Next offering is fouled back. Rooker at first, 1 gone. That one inside, look out. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Shea Langoliers digs in now. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that misses. Ball 1. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. 2 outs. That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
To the right side. He gets there with the slide. Throw to the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. The A's with a 2-run blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
He's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one missing inside.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late. A's leading by a run. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now batting,
and now the
designated
DH,
hitter,
Peyton Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Foul ball there. Severino gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. Diamondbacks down quickly, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Now here is Tyler Soderstrom.
First baseman, Tyler Soderstrom.
Strike one.
You know, these A's doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Off the plate inside. Now 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Fly ball to right. Carroll settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to hit, Seth Brown. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. Liner, base hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And now the count is even. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 4. It's the A's 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Gabriel Moreno.
Severino back to work. Fought off foul.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's a ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself. One up, one down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Reached on an infield single his first time.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that's outside. The A's leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. 1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Severino kicks, deals. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Sit him down.
Two now. And that one missing low.
3-2.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. So cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just
That's
missed.
a ball.
That's
Two ball.
way
No
outside. And the count now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And that one ripped to left. Brown tracks it down for the out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. That one
And
missed. Here's a high chopper, and it goes just foul.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And it remains 2-2. To third. Whips it across.
Yep, he's out.
So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
Now batting, designated hitter Brent Rooker.
2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Brent Rooker.
A walk, and he's also singled.
At 96, that pitch is in for a
No
strike.
ball. 1 strike.
And a curve is down and in. On the ground to first. Naylor takes it to the bag. The A's go quietly. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the A's 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Ketel Marte. And that's outside.
1 ball. No strike.
To the right side, Geloff. In plenty of time to first. They get the out on Marte.
Now batting, the first baseman Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's way high. And that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Just missed. The Diamondbacks trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that
No, that's
just
a ball.
misses.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Right through there, got it. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Now batting,
Manager
left
out of the
fielder,
dugout
Lourdes
now, and he will
Gurriel
make a move
Jr.
to dip into the A's bullpen. Luis Severino is done, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
So
A's.
a new pitcher on the mound for the
Number
A's,
47.
Michel Otonez.
Michelle
Still a lot of game
Ohtani.
left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the third inning.
Waste no time there. That pretty much
Now
split the
batting
zone down the
center
middle,
fielder,
and
Jake
those are the ones where
McCarthy.
you got to make them pay.
Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way, and foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So a strong showing here from the A's bullpen. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Diamondbacks 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. And he takes a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Mansafly, a left-hander, also throwing. And 1 and 2. That's inside. And that one is inside.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Three, 2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
So
Arizona.
out of the pen for the Diamondbacks,
Number
Ryan
81.
Thompson.
Pretty tight
Ryan
game, so they're
Thompson.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shea Langoliers now at the plate. Out to center. McCarthy settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's. First
And
baseman.
here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom,
Soderstrom.
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And that one's a little bit low. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is going to go. And they boost their lead. It's 3-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Geloff in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Ferguson.
These are the spots
Now
relievers
pitching for the
really make a
A's,
name for themselves.
number
Late
44.
and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Eugenio
Arizona, third
Suarez
baseman,
stands in now for the
Eugenio
Diamondbacks.
Suarez.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next offering misses down and away. Movement in the bullpen. Jose Leclerc getting ready to go. McFarland warming up as well. So now 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 down, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Stays alive. That missed by a lot. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Moreno stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
0-2 now.
1 and 2.
The D-backs down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Nothing doing for Arizona, and they still trail it here 3-1. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown.
Left fielder, Seth Brown.
Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Luis
Urias.
Urias. 1 for 2.
Let's go green and gold.
First offering, and it just misses.
1 and 0.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Let's go green and gold. Bring it home.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 strike. Come on, green and gold.
Outside. Center field. McCarthy under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting. Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that drops in for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
There's a swing and a miss.
0 and 2.
It's been a solid
1
inning
and
so
2.
far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCarthy settles under it. And that ends the inning. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Jose Leclerc.
Well,
Now
the best
pitching
relievers
for the
love the
A's,
opportunity to come in and protect
number
the tight lead
37,
late in the ball game.
Jose
Some of them are just
Leclerc.
wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading
Now,
off for the
Geraldo
Diamondbacks,
Perdomo.
Shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Come on, Athletics.
First pitch misses. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mason Miller, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. McFarland also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Strike him out.
That one is upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. A changeup missing. Full count, 3-2. And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now batting, right
And the
fielder,
batter now, Corbin
Carroll.
Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Tying run at the plate. And that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Big at bat coming up for Ketel
Now batting,
Marte.
second baseman,
0 for 3
Ketel
with 2
Marte.
strikeouts and a ground out.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going.
Wilson flips to second. That's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Very smooth on the feed to second
first
right there.
baseman,
You gotta
Josh
love
Flynn.
that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you gotta remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their back pocket whenever they need it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jose Leclerc out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So they turn to
A's,
their closer,
number
Mason
19.
Miller.
And we all know about his
Mason
slider. It's just
Miller.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Josh Naylor stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. One left for Arizona. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll
35.
into the bottom of the 8th. Joe
Joe
Mantiply.
Mantiply.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Back to the top of the order
Leadoff
now.
for
Now
the
here's the
A's.
leadoff hitter for the
Right
A's,
fielder,
Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that one in the air center field. McCarthy settles under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Brent Rooker.
Now it's going to be Brent Rooker.
Ice cold soda. Let's go green and gold, baby. Let's go.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball one. Action in the pen down there. Kendall Graveman, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. And they add on. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One out, base is empty. J.J. Bleday will hit next. That's outside, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. On the inside corner for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. And that's down and away.
2-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Carroll in position, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one not close. And now 3-2. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. So it was a long
Now
battle at the
batting,
plate, but they
catcher,
still
Shea
managed to get the out.
Langoliers.
2 down, bases empty. Shea Langoliers getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Two outs. Pitch misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. The A's get one on this homer. Last chance coming up for the D-backs.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Butler on his way over and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Man at first with 1 gone. And now Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's in there. Strike 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
0-1 now. Foul ball. McCarthy over at first with 1 away. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Diamondbacks down to their final out. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Miller, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick in 2021. The Athletics trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And a base hit into right. And they hold him at 3rd. 90 feet away with 2 out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now Gabriel Moreno, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Not
One ball,
close
one
with that
strike.
one. 1-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The Diamondbacks down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
4-1 the final here today. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.